Guys, I deleted the last one because I just got a little upset with the last one. So I deleted the first one. Just sometimes I don't know how to take a joke, or I can be weirder sometimes, but not the way you think. Yes, I have a morbid sense of humor. And I will say one thing, I don't know if you can see him, but see the ears? Peanut! Hold on. Sorry for my shakiness, it's just trying to angle this. Peanut! Oi! Peanut! Oi! Peanut! Hey! You're gonna ignore me now, aren't you? Peanut! Oi! Squitty! Ginger Squid! See? Snubbed by a cat. If I had a cereal, he would actually come running. Put that somewhere, but I don't know where. Apologies, as I said, for my angling. I'm putting that down. Hold on. As I was saying, I deleted the last live because I got a little upset. I got a little frustrated with people being who they are with their sense of humor. It's okay to be you in a certain way, but when your sense of humor doesn't always go well with others, just think about it first. I do have a lot on my mind, like all of you do. I don't know who my 76 subscribers are. I know some of them, but not all of them. Some of them are my friends. Some of them are probably famous, and I don't know, because I can't see the list of who subscribes to me. So I do apologize for my last live. It's just the heat getting to me as well. It's nuts. The heat, I mean. So I do apologize if I said things that upset or offended anyone in the last one. I'm not giving up on my dreams because other people tell me to. I love writing songs about Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, Lainey, my crush. I mean, alright, thanks for the comments saying I look younger than I do. I appreciate them. But I don't get complimented like that very often. So sometimes I get a little weirded out with it. Because I don't get many decent comments or decent compliments. I know some of my songs might be a little out of breath, but sometimes it's either the heat or I'm under the weather for other reasons, or it's just general can't breathe because of the heat. I'm just sorry for being a little tense. You would be if you kept getting told for 4 years to give up your songwriting while caring for grandparents. Being with your grandparents from 2 o'clock in the morning and the rest of your family are out there earning a wage packet and you are not because you're caring for your grandparents for free, for nothing. I had no mental health help. I had no one else to talk to. I had no one else there apart from my grandparents and Peanut and Lucy at the time. I have 4 years of my family telling me to shove my songs where the sun don't shine. I've had my brother's friends tell him to tell me to give up because I shouldn't have a career in singing. What my brother doesn't remember, or he may or may not remember, is that he used to sing awfully bad when tape cassettes were still around. So yes, I've been singing on and off since I was a toddler. I got better as I got older. Yeah, no, I'll have a look at certain things in a minute, but as I said, I really am pushing and fighting to have something that makes me happy. If singing helps keep the dementia away, please let me do it. Because I know there's a risk I may have dementia in the future. There may be a risk that I may have Parkinson's in the future, because that runs in my family. And sorry if I don't always see the comments. The sweat also doesn't help the eyeballs, I can tell you. So it's also worth having eye drops and to try and keep your eyes going. And sorry I look fat, it's just because I'm laying to try and keep myself cool. And not stuck to a chair. And sorry if I have indigestion. Aw, I love you guys too. If I knew your real names, I would personally say hello. Yeah, don't worry, I will have a look. And please do not say... Well, there's 4 different types of Parkinsonism. And unfortunately, my mum's brother has dementia and Parkinson's. And a lot of people don't realise, with some people who have Parkinson's, they may develop different types of dementia. Some violent. I'm not sure about the other 3, but there was a neighbour that lived close by to me. She had a husband who had dementia and he was violent with it. But I don't know the neighbour's name, so I won't say anything, but... There are... Hello. Do you know what? I wish I knew some of your real names. It would be a lot easier to know who you are. But, by the way, my name is Sarah. I also say that I go by the name Dragon Princess because I have quite a feisty, fiery temper. Plus, part Welsh doesn't help either. But... So yeah, no, dementia can be very, very hard to cope with, especially if you have to go to your grandparents at 2 o'clock in the morning and be there all day with no help. Luckily, I don't have to worry because my grandma passed away in 2021. So if you want to know a song I wrote in 2021, it's called The TARDIS Recording Studio with Dolly and Jodie Whittaker in it. So please go check that out. Because I wrote that on my grandmother's funeral day in 2021, in the same month she passed away. My granddad passed away in 2023 of heart and renal failure. But I'm pretty sure, from what I was told, dementia runs in families. There is a chance and a risk I may get Parkinson's or dementia, or both. I may be wrong here. I know I'm not a medical scientist. Well, I'm not a cryogenicist, but I know some way of cryogenics, but I wish I could be in a cryogenic freezer right now. And yes, I do have a sense of humour. Sometimes it's a little... how can I put it? Morbid. But, yeah, I mean, at least I know what cryogenics is, anyway. Yeah, I know. Like that all the time. Probably why I have grey hair, but I don't look it, because I know I need to wash my hair at some point as well. Yeah, no, I will go and look at the comments, I promise. It's just, I just wanted to apologise for the last Instagram Live, and if anyone wants to have a look at any of the songs, please feel free to, but please leave nice comments, because I do get some really nasty ones. Or at least ones that don't exactly encourage me to improve the song, so... I know I've got some songs that ain't great. Every singer does. I only started out my YouTube last year on the 29th of March after Queen Reba McEntire's birthday. And I was doing it with a migraine for 5.5 weeks. So you got songs with... Hello. I know, I need to sort my life out, I know. There's a lot of things that I need to sort my life out. One, to try and stop annoying my older brother is one. Nah, that's never going to happen. But I know I need to improve my eating and that, but in this heat, I don't want to eat a lot anyway. But I'm only sat like this because I'm just trying to cool off. And there's 2 fans going on in the background if you hear me, so... I do believe in Jesus. I just don't pray to him constantly at the moment. I ain't got the brain power to do a lot of things at the minute because of the heat. Because I think my brain's got fried by the heat. So... Don't worry, I do believe Jesus is real. Just, at the moment, he's got a lot of your worries on his mind. So, I'll be the last one in the queue for Jesus, okay? I don't mind putting everyone else before me. I always put other people's things before me. I mean, I encourage people to sing, do their photography, their sketches. I inspire people to sing in a village choir that I was actually supposed to be a part of. I mean, when I was younger, I used to do gymnastics. Gave that up. Probably because the teacher that I went to the school with didn't do it anymore. True. But I do actually need to see a medical doctor, but that's just to put my mind at ease for something else. Mind you, I need to see a dentist and all. Ugh, hate dentists. But usually male ones. I won't go into it. But seriously, some people say that you don't have illnesses because it's all in your head. Sometimes, yes, mental health is in your head. I mean, yeah. Do you know what? I will tell you this. If I go into my village church, there's something in there that scares me in there, and it ain't Jesus. That's probably why I haven't been in our village church for a while, because something in there scares me. Just a feeling I get. You're being watched, and it ain't Jesus. He's probably watching you, but there's something else they're watching, and it ain't... Well, I ain't gonna go into that. But seriously, I love people for who they are, whether they're religious or they're not. And I'm glad there are people that are really highly religious here. Because, trust me, I've got religious friends, and trying to not put my foot in things. Yeah, I don't love evil either. Mind you, some people tell me I can be an evil bugger sometimes. I remember my granddad telling me that he put me over his knee. Yeah, I went and told him that I would actually snap his knees because of his age. God bless him. Yeah. If I knew where my Bible was when I had it from a kid, I probably would go and check it and read it. Mind you, it's very small print, so might be a bit of an issue with my eyesight. But, yeah. I mean, I do the sign of the cross before I go to sleep every night. And I'm willing to admit it. Because I do watch paranormal programs, and some of those do make you scary. I've had people who are evil. I've had bullies who bully me. I've had a friend of mine push me down a flight of stairs in my secondary school days. She got a teacher's sound punishment. If I did that, I'd have been kicked out of school. But seriously, I'm not trying to do these lives to pee people off. I'm not trying to do these lives for attention seeking. I'm not trying to do these lives because I've got nothing to say. It's just there are some things I want to say, but I know I can't. Even still, with the lives, you know? I would appreciate more subscribers. I would love that. I mean, I don't know how many, as I said in the last one before I deleted it, I don't know how many of my subscribers are famous. But maybe I should pick topics for the next one. Go into detail on some things, like have one about religion, but careful about that, obviously, because I don't want to offend anyone from other religions. Maybe one about bullying, about what my school life was like, which was horrible. Yeah. I'm glad people are talking about Jesus, because a lot of people these days, some people will say you're God-fearing folk, which you are. I'm not a highly religious person, but I know he's there. Just so far, nothing that I pray to him in private gets answered. Because I could just imagine, right? And please don't take offense by this. I can just imagine God's secretary going, "Oh God, not that person again." Just for a little sense of humor. So, oh, trust me, I've been stressed out for 39 years. Well, ever since I was 16, I think I was stressed out. But, yeah, people stress me out a lot for reasons I really can't go into. But most of it was bullying. People telling me I shouldn't do my songs, shouldn't be doing, putting stuff on my YouTube channel because I wasn't good enough. My family, while I was caring for my grandparents, kept telling me I had to clean both households. My mum's house that I'm in at the moment, my late grandparents' house that we no longer have, and oh yeah, trust me, a lot of people who are my enemies might have a lot of bad karma coming their way. But good job I don't learn to drive. But seriously, I'll just stick to Mario Kart. Because then at least I know I can't get bad for my driving, or, well, for aiming things at people. Good on Mario Kart for that. It's one way to stress relief. But, yeah. There are a lot of things that do de-stress me, which is writing my songs, listening to Dolly Parton. Yeah, I don't always believe that, but I should do. I mean, it's like Dolly said, it's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. Oh, cheers. Do you know what? If you guys would leave your handles in the comment section on my post part of my channel, and what your name is, I might call you out next time and just say hello. Because don't forget, I'm only new to doing this, and I'm only new doing to the live because I've got 76 subscribers. 77 according to that. Yeah, I know. I need to stop beating myself up every day. But I keep fighting, and I keep telling people that I am not going to let my dream go with singing with Dolly Parton, or Reba McEntire, or Lainey Wilson, or Coldplay. Because Coldplay, Chris Martin, who's from Exeter, I'm from Devon. So it's nice to know there are quite a few people that I love. Yep, I know. I always beat myself off a lot of the time because it's usually my fault I've done something. It's like when I write down a word in a song, I'm like, did I write that the right way around? Because my spelling's absolutely atrocious. Sometimes my way of thinking can be a little bit, but as I said, struggling with mental health sometimes can always not be helpful. I know there are people out there trying to keep me going, and I love that. I love the fact that you guys are trying to keep me going. I know that a lot of you have struggles and issues, and I'm here to talk if you want. Privately, of course, if you want to. But talking about things like dementia and talking about Parkinson's and it may be hereditary, then, there are things that scare me and my family that may happen. It may not happen right away for me because I will be 40 next year. And yes, I'm scared of turning 40 because I haven't done much of my life with my life because I've been caring for my grandparents for 4 years of it. And not only that, I've been writing my songs since I can't even remember. Because not all of them are dated, not like the recent ones in recent years. I mean, there are some songs that I've written and I can't remember where I've put them. More likely to find an 8-legged spider over them and things. Or find a spider on a toilet roll. Yeah, my dad passed away when I was little, so I wouldn't know what my dad's mental health would have been like. Because he used to drive cattle lorries around the UK. So I'm a country girl. And I also apologise if I do have a dragonistic temper. I am part Welsh, so that would explain it, because my late father's late mum was Welsh. God, I miss her cooking. I mean, I do cook, by the way. I just haven't done recently. Yeah, there are a lot of people that I wish could lift me up a lot more, but certainly wouldn't expect my crush to do that. Which I think a lot of people might actually realise who it is in some of the songs I've written about him. Oops. So yeah. I might even play my guitar if I can dig it out from under some stuff in another time, but as I said, in my last one I got a little frustratingly heated because my room now is saying 31 degrees and that is way too hot for me. So Peanut has joined me down here in the lounge, so... Oh, thank you. Wish I knew what your real name is. Yeah, that's way too hot. And even my fan is on full and it's still not circulating the air. My fan has not had a break for 3 days. My room did one time go to 40 degrees. But the heat wave isn't done yet. So I have a feeling on the weekend my mum and my brother will be going out and I'll be stuck here with 2 cats in the heat. Mind you, I could always raid the freezer for an ice cream. Good idea. Go raid the ice cream drawer in a minute. Either that or I have a cold drink that I've got melting in the heat. I did have a mini fridge, but I had to chuck it because the coolant leaked. It was a Pepsi mini fridge my old brother actually bought me for a Christmas present one year. So my brother can be nice. I mean, he does buy me Doctor Who stuff on odd occasions. Or did, anyway. Oh, sorry if I yawn. This heat makes me very sleepy. I prefer it when it snows. Mind you, last time, I think I remember on one of my birthdays, I think it was my 21st actually, we had ice on the ground and I was coming out of my grandparents' bungalow and I was kicking the ice off the path for him. Got to get in my mum's car, just about getting thick ice in a shape of a dome. I slipped on that trying to get into my mum's car. Bruised my pride, bruised my butt. So, yep. Mind you, I don't like thunderstorms because the energy around them freaked me out. Been like that since I was a kid, I think. So, yeah. Oh, there are a lot more embarrassing stories I could tell you. I mean, a lot of you I don't know if my brother does still remember this, but he actually shoved a light-up toy sword down my throat when I was a kid. But I don't know if he remembers it or not. The other thing I would love to say is, I know my mum could sing, but she won't sing with me unless we've got the music, the lyrics, and she'll have to wear glasses because she's not wearing glasses at the moment. But maybe I can try and persuade my mum to sing with me, if I could actually. But I remember one time me and my mum were in the car and we were singing Atomic Kitten's Tide is High. I know. It's like people body shame me all the time. But I don't mind body shaming myself because then it encourages me to get past the comments I get. But yeah, going back to singing with my mum. I did ask her once if she would sing with me, but she wants the lyrics and the music and that, so I don't know how we're going to work that one out. But yes, my mum can sing. Because I remember we were singing Atomic Kitten's Tide is High in the car one time, and we were singing in tune with them and each other. So I'll see if my mum would sing a song of mine. I got a lot of cup of tea gonna be making for that woman if I have to do that. Bugger. So yeah, that's fine. I better let my mum know that people might want her to hear her sing. Oops, I'm gonna be in trouble for that. So yeah, I'm getting pain in my hand now. Oh, flippin' heck, what have I done? Probably lent on it for too long. So yeah. So this one other time I was singing Jodie Whittaker's version of Coldplay's Yellow at my grandparents' house when they were both still alive, and my mum and I sadly can't remember what they said, but they heard me sing. So I think they were only the true family members that have ever heard me sing, apart from my brother tells me off for 5 minutes. You know, like when you have a certain song that you love and you hear it in the supermarket and they play it, you try and you try and you try not to sing it. Like some of the Christmas songs, especially if it's one you love, like A Spaceman Came Traveling, which I am going to do that one and record my version of it in December time. But I have to do it via a different thing because it's not on my iPod at the moment. God, indigestion. Probably because I'm sat in a weird position, but I am trying to get cool. Oh, pardon me. So yeah. I mean, if people do want to literally hear my mum sing, you don't know how I have to try and persuade her. Trust me. And probably be nice to her if it would be a good idea. Yeah, it's like when people keep telling you salt water if you've got a toothache. Yeah, that makes me sick. Because I've tried warm, salted water, and that made me just wanted to be sick. What I find is about 10 sherbet lemons does the trick. Trouble is, they come down after the sugar rush is the problem. It's probably why I don't have any sherbet lemons. Lavender is also a good calming thing for me. And yes, you might laugh at me for this, but yes, I call it my older brother repellent, because my brother does not love lavender. He hates lavender air fresheners, lavender hand creams and foot creams. shower gels. He hates the smell of lavender. So, at least I know how to repel my brother. Trouble is, it doesn't always work. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna frickin' give up on anything. Might have to do a lot of exercise to remove the stomach fat, but Brussels sprouts in the winter time will do that. Mind you, that's also older brother repellent too. Oh dear. I do have some ginger nut jokes, but I better be careful because my brother and that will not be happy if I say this one. But I think I have said it in a video on my YouTube, I think, about it, where my brother and my mum were upstairs, I was downstairs. My brother was in the bathroom, our mother was in her room, and he goes, "Mom, do we have any ginger nut biscuits?" And she goes, "No, I don't think so. You'll have to go and look." So I got out of my chair, I went to go and have a look, and I shouted out, "We don't have any ginger nut biscuits, but we do have you, the only ginger nut." So, yes, I did get a laugh out of both of them. And yes, I did get a slap for it. So, yes. See, I told you I'm comedic. The other thing is, if my brother is asleep in the bath and all you hear is snoring, this is another one. I yell out to him and I just shout out, "Ginger, how's Fred?" You know, Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. Daft thing is, the stupid idiot answers. So I do love winding up my older brother. Mind you, he does get his own back. I mean, he does reference me to the Muppets. I'm not saying which one. Then again, Miss Piggy and I would probably have a fight over outfits. Or Kermit. I love Kermit and Miss Piggy. And Animal. So, yeah. So, yeah, no. I can be funny at times. I mean, I used to do impressions, but I can't say who I do the impressions of. Because it might take a while. I haven't done the impressions of those people for years. Not even my own mother. Because that will confuse the cats. Aww. That's okay if you have to go, it's fine. I'm used to being talking on my own. Probably why I'm nuts. Yeah, I mean that sarcastically, by the way. I just have Peanut and Lucy to talk to. And my besties. And a few other of my friends. And sometimes my family if I have to. So yeah. Sorry, I got an itch on my foot. And you know how it's the underside of your foot that always itches and if you're ticklish? Yeah, that's not a good idea. God, flippin' heck. Well, I'm still flexible after all these years. Who knew? God, flippin' heck. Sorry, I really do have an itch underneath my foot. Oh, that's better. I think I just put my foot to sleep. Ooh. So yeah, if you like to check out some of my other songs, give them a boost, give them a lovely comment. If you're going to critique them, please just be a bit nicer about it and just say what I need to improve them, because I know it's my breathing that's the issue. Oh, you're going to come down now? So I was talking to Peanut. Nope, he's just turned his back on me. Oh well. Gotta love that Fluffy. Because he comes to me and he upsets my mum and my brother because Peanut comes to me and has cuddles with me and jumps in the chair with me. He won't do that for my brother or my mum. So he's a picky person who he loves. Mind you, it's usually because I have the treats, that's why. So yeah. Gotta love him for that. Mind you, it's too hot for cuddles. I'll probably have one a bit later on when it's a bit cooler. Yeah, I doubt it'll be cooler. Pardon me, I do apologise for that. I think that was onion rings. The crisp onion rings, by the way. Which is probably what I can smell because the packet is not that far away from me. Because I haven't had a chance to put it in the bin yet. Oh dear. So yeah, if you want to comment and just say what you want in the next topic of the live, I'll give you options in the post comment thing. So yeah, I will try and be respectful of what you want to talk about. But seriously, I'm gonna have to use my water fan in a minute just to cool me off again. If you don't know what I was talking about, this is what I was talking about in the last live, which is a water fan. It was colder than that. It's just melted in this heat. Wish I could put that in the freezer so I could actually have it frozen. It'd be a lot easier. Certainly I don't appreciate cold drinks at the moment because I've got a very sensitive tooth area in my mouth. But yeah. I better go myself actually, to be honest, because I do have things to do. Mind you, what is the time? Oh, sorry. One time, my mum or my brother thought when I was being sick, they thought it was a cat being sick because I sounded like a cat being sick at one point many years ago. Oh, hello, Dolly. Sorry, I have a picture of Dolly on my smartwatch. That's 3 o'clock, is it? Ooh. Time flies when you're not asleep. Nice change, I've been awake all day. Because I also have times where I'm really wide awake and like a lightning bolt and I do a lot. And then there are days where I just want to laze and do nothing. There's probably a symptom for that. I won't go into it. So yeah, I'm going to go now, guys. Love you and thank you for being very supportive. And yeah, I will definitely so yeah, I will definitely love to chat more in another live. Potentially play my guitar. Not that I'm very good at playing it. Mind you, that's if the cat has stopped playing it. I mean Lucy, because she was walking on it the other day and twanged the strings. Cats. You gotta love them really, right? So yeah, if you want to be in my lives next time, I don't know how you do it. Because this is me trying to get used to doing a live here instead of Instagram. But yeah, no, I just wanted to apologise for the first live because of the heat and because of the way the weather is, and we all got cranky. But yeah, no, there are a lot of things that I hate about myself, and I know I've got to self-beat myself up to be able to put myself right. So beating myself up about things, I do it so that I can use it as that inspiration to get me to do more. So I'm going to be doing some songs when my hands are less sticky because of the heat. So yeah, I will be writing if I can keep my eyes open because of the heat and sweat free. Oh, for goodness sake, sorry. Sorry, I do apologise. It's the heat making me very tired. Probably after I've done this, I'll fall asleep in a minute. But thanks, guys. I do really appreciate the love and the encouragement to keep going no matter what people say to me. I'm just a very sensitive person that might not take it the certain way that people think that I should take it. So apologies for that in advance. Oh, flip neck. Love you guys. Oh, sorry.